Hey everyone, so the Rivals 2 beta just came out this weekend, and I played through all of Rivals 1. I played some of Rivals 2, I've been in a couple tournaments. So I just wanted to help, explain, who's the good characters, who's the bad characters. Starting off right here, we have Claren, and she's pretty clearly S tier. She has a sword. A sword goes pretty far, and as right now in this meta, just like, I think she does good. Like, she can hit you with a sword. Like, what else are you gonna do? Now, Fleet, I was thinking she's probably S tier, right? Because she's a pretty fox lady, and I like pretty fox ladies. Plus, she has a bow and arrow, which is kind of like a sword, but it goes even further. So I think it's pretty good. Now, Crag historically, Rivals Aether 1, not a terrible character, not the greatest character. Rivals Aether 2, definitely gonna be S tier. So the thing about Crag is if he grabs you, he turn you into a rock. And in real life, I think if I got turned into a rock, it'd be pretty painful. Plus, he can throw the rock and then hit you. And I don't really know what to do about that. Plus, his up tilt is kind of like a sword. So that makes it pretty good. Now, Loxodon. Loxodon, a lot of people are saying Loxodon's pretty bad. And, I'm going to have to agree. So that's why I'm putting him in S tier here. So, well, yes, I think he's pretty bad. He has an axe, which is kind of like two swords. Plus, he's just like, a big elephant, and he's pretty cool. And he's a villain, and villains in video games are always like so strong. That's why they are making the plot happen. They can do all these evil things. So I just have to say like Loxodon, pretty good. Now Maple, now not sure he has a sword, so it's gonna be kind of hard to rate her. I'm still gonna have to say she's an S, and here's why. Maple has 3 friends, and I don't know how many friends anyone else here. Like we know Claren has parents, and she has a grandparent, which is Forsburn. Which will be relevant for where we put Forsburn later. And Fleet, IL doesn't really like her. I don't want to show your friends. Crag doesn't need friends, but he's like really chill anyways. Actually, I think he like goes to barbecues pretty regularly, so I'd say he has friends. Maple has friends. Like all these people, like some of these people have friends. Maple has like 3 friends. We have 3 confirmed friends, and I think that's just like in a metagame, like friendship and joy in life is kind of the most important thing. Now Rano. Now you might think, Rano doesn't have a sword. Not really any dish joint. I'm not sure anyone would want to be friends with Rano either. So, like, why am I putting him in S tier? So, the thing is, Rano, much like his poison, kind of has you trapped in a toxic relationship. But at the same time, like, I just think he has the ability to make things work. He's got even faster moves than in Rivals 1. Like, if you go back down to the merits, some of these things, like, you might think, oh, those aren't the competitive merits. But, like, Rano, he has an air. And some of these other characters, their nairs are worse than Rano's. So, really, I don't know where else to put him but an S tier. Now, Raster. Raster in Rivals 1, insane character. Basically, probably top 1. Only really in contention for Maple. So, in Rivals 2, like, they toned down. Do they nerf him? I've heard people say that they did. I'm not sure I believe them. And also, you'd have to pay me a lot of money just to not automatically put Raster at S tier. Like, I don't have a lot of brain cells, so I basically just take the opinions of everyone else I say. So Raster, like, has to be S tier, right? So, yeah. Now, Zetterburn. Zetterburn is Dan's persona. And Dan is a pretty cool guy. I mean, last name is Furnace. That kind of sounds like furnace. That's why Zetterburn has, like, fire on him. And I think it's just a pretty cool vibe. Plus, Zetterburn, like, is fair. And, like, his like, older and Dare, like, older in Rivals Aether 2. Like, I know, like, oh, it's been patched out or it's been changed. But, like, if you consider, like, the vibe, like, the essence of his soul kind of still remains. So I still have to say that he's definitely S tier. Now, Orcane, gonna have to put S tier. And now here's why. Orcane's my friend, and I think he'd be everyone's friend. And as we already said with Maple has 3 friends. Orcane, like, helps poor people and steals from the rich. And it's just like a fun little guy. Now, Forsburn, I haven't actually played the new beta, but like if you think about it, like Forsburn Rivals 2, Take Assault won like everything in Rivals 1. So like like I've seen Cake Assault win at least like 1 tournament in Rivals 2, probably more even. I don't know. Like I haven't paying too much attention, but like surely then like plus, as we said before, Claren has a grandfather. And that grandfather is Forsburn. So we canonically know that Forsburn fucks. And I think that's a pretty important thing to have in a character. So yeah, this is the conclusion of my Rivals of Aether II tier list. I really hope that helps you pick out a character and kind of figure out what you're going to go for. And I hope you have, best of luck with the rest of this game. I'm going to have to go eat the rest of my laundry now. Hope you have a nice day.